All right, y'all. We're about to understand market maker sell models and buy models because this is a lot of people problems. Understanding it in real time, seeing this in real time. I'm gonna make a whole dedicated video. Join the Discord. I'm gonna talk about this in Discord. So join the free Discord. But I just quickly as day we could just talk about it. Had a good day, and I always show you the loss that I took and the win that we took to cover the loss and even more. So going to today, you can see why I'm only 2 minutes just to make everything simpler. You can see why I have that 9:30 to 10:30. I'm also going. I don't trade from 9:30 to 10:30. That's just one of my rules, and you can clearly this day, it kind of hurt to not trade 950 macro Tuesday. 950 macro was clean Wednesday. You can see today just happened one of those times where this 9:30 to 10:30 was just, in my opinion, terrible price action. People got chopped up. I mean, this is not ideal price action. And again, that's why I have that rule of me starting at 10:30 to avoid all this. And actually, I'm putting in Discord as well that I'm thinking of some ways of trading 950 macro, but it's only certain times. And today I had to be able to see when to trade it. Today I thought today was gonna be choppy. It was choppy, but here it goes. It's gonna be in Discord anyway, so feel free to join that. I will make sure I have that video out probably this weekend. But anyways, going today, I was looking bearish. Until we had this big run up. So we had this big run up, this consolidation right here. And in real time, I told myself, okay, two things can happen. So let me move this. Two things can happen. Let me take my times off too, so I don't confuse anybody. So my times right there, cool. Okay, so two things can happen in my brain. Two things can happen. Either we hold this and go for a higher time frame, which was higher highs. So I was looking for this 1050 macro. As soon as we did this right here, I was looking for a buy. And then as soon as we came back over here, I was like, when we got above this order block right here, I went for a buy. So my buy was very looking like this. And the idea was, so we're going for highs right here, something like that. And I had low contracts on here at the beginning of the trade, so maybe like three micros. And I was going to put like a full position on, and we got over here. And you can see that as we got a little hesitation right there, one more drive back up, and then we start coming down. And this is where I had to zoom out and see, okay, if this was the original consolidation, and if I'm thinking we should be shooting back up, right? I'm expecting expansion up. We have no reason to come back below here, right? I'm gonna go to the 1 minute to make it more sense. Move this out the way. Right here, move it the way. We have no reason to come back up, right? This is original consolidation. All of this is balanced. So I'm thinking we come here one more stab down, we shooting back up, and I'm ready for us to start, taking these highs out and then go up to our time highs. Once we came back down here, I want to put my times back on here because this was very important to me. Right here, I'm just going to do it right here because I don't want to confuse anybody. So I don't have it here because it's going to be quicker. Okay, so stay with me on these lines and don't get confused, but don't get confused. So 10 o'clock is right here, right? This is at 10 a.m. open. If it's going to show, okay, all right. So we're not going to show the guy right there. There we go. 10 o'clock open is right here, right? 10 o'clock open. That's very important to me, right? That's the hourly 10 o'clock open price action. You can see, ignore this real quick because I'm looking at 10 o'clock. If this is 10 o'clock manipulation down here, we have no reason to come back down here. Once we started coming back down here at 10 o'clock open, I realized that we was in a market maker sell model. So I'm zooming out. Take the times off because I don't want to confuse anybody. But more of the story, if this is manipulation down here, right, we should be expanding up. The fact that we're trading back down here is telling me this is now the sell side of the curve. Again, this happened yesterday, right? When you got to flip your bias and be like, okay, what model are we in? Once I noticed this was a market maker sell model, this is the high. We have this did not hold, right? I was hoping for this to hold, meaning my buy side, this is the buy side of the curve, us for shooting up higher. Once that failed, I zoomed out and realized that we could be going for midnight. But also we had another midnight price over here as well as 12 o'clock. If you extend your time out, lunchtime 12 o'clock, to show you what I'm talking about, lunchtime 12 o'clock, right there, lunchtime 12 o'clock yesterday, If you extend it out in time, you will see that this is at 12 o'clock. So I saw this is midnight. This is midnight. We had London lows right here. We just had everything confluencing that this is a good idea of a target being hit. If I zoom out right here, you can see that this is becoming the market maker sell model, right? And this is very important to understand, because when I'm taking this trade, took this loss right here, okay, seeing that we came back down, seeing how aggressively we start pushing down, market shifted all the way down. I'm not thinking this is okay, now we're reversing. I'm thinking this is the first stage of accumulation, or first leg, and this would be the second stage of accumulation, meaning this is the first leg, right? This was a small reversal. Again, this is where I thought we was going to go back up. Took a loss right there, shooting down. I'm like, okay, bet that's the first leg of accumulation. I mean, first leg of distribution, and then we'll have a second stage. Literally did this. It's a 5-minute fair value gap right here, and we have a breaker. Stop loss was above this breaker right here, so we had a breaker right here, low, high, 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 rip down. So we had a breaker, bearish breaker right there. And we had another breaker right here. And I didn't think we was going to get to this one, because we was going to stop at this one. And this was going to be left as a breakaway gap. So I had my stop loss something like this. Literally, and I was aiming here. I couldn't, just because of what's it called? You when you can't make enough, or you can't make too much on top step, what is it called? I can't even think of the name. Of the rule of just can't make half of the count. So I started a new account and had 3% of this account. I'm just trying to get some more counts and stuff like that. But I had to take out the trade right here, and I'll show part of the video if I haven't showed it already. But this was the draw liquidity right here, and understand the market maker sell model, right? Small money reversal, first stage delivery. This would be second stage delivery, and I'm expecting this to hold. Come back down, come back down, come back down. And that's exactly what you saw right here, which is getting to these midnight opens and midnight prices. And just real quick, if you don't understand why these midnight and prices are so important, I'll talk about it in Discord as well, but they are really important with my times and stuff like that. If I gotta show this part in the video, you gotta see this, because I promise you. Look at this. And because if you don't have this in the chart, you won't even know why this would be a good take profit, and why you should keep aiming lower. But so this is midnight, right? This is 12 o'clock lunchtime. This is lunchtime, 12 o'clock from yesterday. I just got it extended out. Look what time we hit it today. So this was quote unquote 24 hours ago, right? On the dot, 24 hours ago. Literally, you can't get any more exact than that. 24 hours ago. We come down at 12 o'clock. 12:01. We literally pierced it one time. 12:01. This was 24 hours ago. Well, 24 hours and 1 minute. This was made. It was here on the chart. So this is where, like, I think it's very important. Like, what am I tripping? Is it 24 hours? Yesterday at 12 o'clock. Today's 12 o'clock. Yeah, 24 hours. So that's why I think it's very important, right? Let's just have that on the chart. It's super important. But I want us to talk about it for too long, and I also want to get out of this replay mode. That's not gonna get us out, is it? So I'm gonna get us out. There we go. Cool. Oh, okay. Can I not get out of replay mode? It's crazy. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, because I do want to see something else. I want to show you something else too. Understand market maker sell models like that. Again, this is this. This right here, accumulation, second stage delivery. Boom. We accumulate. This is original consolidation, which this could be considered as OG or original consolidation, but this one we had it all of again. Original consolidation, come back into that 15-minute, 5-minute fair value gap. With this one was a 5-minute fair value gap, but this one's a 15-minute and 5-minute fair value gap. We'll manipulate the high one more time. I saw this and I took this on practice account. This was demo. This was really demo right here, but I just was trying to see if I can see the model again. 15-minute reversal, 15-minute fair value gap, small money reversal here. First stage, first leg. We accumulate back at this order block. That's when you get in, put your stop loss above here, because you're not expecting us to get to this breaker, and aim here. To show you that I actually took that. Literally, it timed it again on this small money reversal. Stop right here, literally like that. Took partial at here, and then took was going for this long-term target right here, aiming for lower because we had 130 price right there, which is another opening price of the previous day, which I have these all extended out to the day, and they help. Look at that, 130 opening, touched it one time, and we start shooting back up. Not random in my opinion, but whatever. And this is again, understand why should we go lower? Why should we go lower? Smart money reversal. First leg, gotta understand smart money reversals or smart money concepts. Smart money reversal. First stage, first leg, accumulate position. If I wasn't in right here, this would have been this. I would have got in right there. Move this out the way. Getting in right there. Then second stage, right? And this is what ICT talks about. The second stage is just super fast, one drip, and just literally an instant. That's what he talks about. So you didn't have any trouble today. This was, in my opinion, was a tough read, especially at the beginning of the session. I think as the day played out, it's kind of more easier to see what we were trying to do and where we were trying to go. But today was just, in my opinion, at the beginning of this was a hard read to understand what we're going to do. Then we got this big nice drop, and then it was kind of like, okay, I'm more confident in sales than anything right now. But yeah, that was the day. Good trading day, and try to get these accounts finish up tomorrow, and we'll see. I'll be back for another trade recap, and yeah, see you next one.